When it comes to refinancing or any mortgage, a lot of times people don't understand the difference between closing costs and what are called prepaid or escrow items. So when you get a mortgage, there's an umbrella category of charges called settlement charges. Those charges are broken down into two separate but distinct categories. The first category is closing costs. These are the hard fees that are paid to everybody in the transaction, whether it's the lender or other third parties such as the title company, the county and state municipality on recording, paid to the appraiser, paid to the multiple service providers that the lender uses. These are closing costs, they're unrecoverable fees that are part of the transaction. Typically on a refinance, they're rolled into the loan. Then you have something called prepaids or escrows. This is money that's put aside upfront into your escrow account that is set aside to pay future liabilities for property taxes and homeowners insurance. You establish the account up front based on a government formula, and then you add 1/12 of your annual liability of your property taxes and homeowners insurance into this account, such that when the bills come due to the loan servicer, they can pay them out, putting them back to a reserve balance, which is typically a minimum of at least 2 months of expenses. Now, when you refinance, something important happens. Just like remember when you skipped a payment when you bought your home, same thing happens on a refinance. If I close on a refinance in September, I'm going to have no mortgage payment for October, and my first payment will be November. Why is this? It's because interest is paid in arrears. More about that in another video. But the important part is we're going to skip a payment. On top of that, when we pay off our current loan servicer, they're going to refund us our escrow account. The problem is they don't do that for at least 30 days. So the recommended structure on a refinance is to roll in the hard costs, the closing costs, but to bring to closing the amount needed to reestablish the escrow account, because you're already going to have that money. What do I mean? Well, you skip the payment, so you've got the whole payment in hand, and 30 days later, you get the escrow refund back. You don't have to do that. You could just have a little mini cash windfall and roll it all in. But if you don't need to do that and you have the funds, it makes sense to borrow less money and not pay interest on the refunded money you're going to get 30 days later. So roll in the closing costs, bring the escrows to the table, get them back a month later. If you want to see how that sort of allocates for your specific mortgage, feel free to give me a call and I'll illustrate it for you.